So good morning, all of you. So what was the last class? So in the last session, we understood very clearly what is DevOps. Today, we are focused on what is Azure. What is Azure administration? And before starts, let us fix our agenda. Hanmant, yeah. I will address by end of the session. Okay, please wait. I will talk to you by end of the session. Fine. So in our last class, we understood what is DevOps. We understood very clearly. Today, we're going to be discussing about what is Azure. And by end of this session, we conclude what is the major difference between Azure and DevOps. That is an exactly class for today. That is an exact a class for today. Guys, please, is it audible to all of you, please? Audio, videos, everything is clear. Can you confirm in the chat box, please, all of you? Fine. Thanks for replying, all of you. Yeah, first let it be. So some of the new students are there for today. Let them get benefit. So just overview what we have discussed in the last session. Let it be overview within 5 minutes. Then we will be continue what is an Azure for today. Okay, fine. Let us start with what DevOps and ends with what Azure for today. So as we discussed in the last session, so we have discussed 3 questions. What is the first question which was asked, please? So what is an application? What is the second question? What is a server? And third question, what is an application? Please let me know what is an application. The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. That application is going to be placed on servers. Once if it is placed on servers, and we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, book my shopping. What is an application? The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. That application we're going to be placed on server side, and we can access our internet as a Flipkart or Amazon. Bookmash. But what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. By using SDLC, we can able to produce an application, a software for doing a business in internet like Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. By following software development lifecycle, in software development lifecycle, we have several stages and several phases like analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. So for example, if you want to build a Flipkart kind of application, what are the first step, guys, please? Analysis. Gathering information from the client, how exactly the login page, registration page, each and everything will be gathered from the client based on gathering information like login page, registration page, payment gateway, what is the business model, each and everything will be gathered. Based on gathering information, our architects will be designed. Design is nothing but a plan. According to the plan, our developers will implement the lines of code. Our developers will implement the lines of code. Once if it is an implement, whether it is working or not, our testers will be verified. Once if it is verified, we're gonna be placed on hundreds of servers. We're calling as what? Deployment. Once if it is deployed and we can access our internet as a website. Whether it is working or not, we're gonna be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which we are calling as what? Software development lifecycle. If you are a software engineer, directly or indirectly a part of SDLC. If you are a developer, can write the lines of code. If you are a tester, can verify the functionality. But if it is a DevOps engineer, what exactly? If it is a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are going to be do, please? So DevOps, a DEV plus OPS means software development plus operation, we call as what? DevOps. That means what exactly our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operations. That means we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring. But to be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Is DevOps is a technology? No, DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is an automated transparent pipeline. DevOps is an automated transparent pipeline. While implementing this an automated process, we are following set of rules and methodologies. So example, while we implementing our DevOps process, usually developers are keep on writing lines of code. These lines of code, we're going to be as a DevOps engineer, we are going to be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with high quality, with low cost is nothing but what? Our DevOps transparent pipeline. But if you are getting into the company as a DevOps engineer, we are going to be replacing with what? A complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. As a DevOps engineer, we are going to be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. But what exactly complex pipeline? Our SDLC process is a complex pipeline. Our DevOps is a transparent pipeline. Why we are calling SDLC as a complex? Why we are calling as a DevOps is a transparent? Let us try to understand. So because of our SDLC process is a manual process. Due to this manual process, if you got an issue, middle of the process, for identification, it will take long time. For resolving issue also, it will take long time. If it is take long time, definitely cost will be increased, the quality will be decreased. So that is the reason. So we are going to be replacing with a complex pipeline with what? Our DevOps transparent pipeline. So due to this in automation, due to this transparent, even though if you got an issue, Easily we can able to identify, easily we can able to rectify. If we can able to rectify problem and if we can able to deliver as soon as possible, that means what? Cost will be reduced, quality will be increased. So that is the reason as a DevOps engineer, we're going to be replacing with what? Complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, so we have a planning, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, so our roles and responsibility start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. That means what exactly we are part of? Coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, operation. To be frankly, we are not doing any planning, we are not writing any coding, we are not writing any test cases. We are gonna be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline from dev environment to operation. This is an exactly which we can able to implement an automated process, either DevOps process or Azure DevOps pipeline also. But for implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we are gonna be using some tool stack. Which are all the tool stack we're gonna be learning? Git we are gonna be learning. Maven we are gonna be learning. Jenkins we are gonna be learning. JFrog we are gonna be learning. SonarQube we are gonna be learning. Ansible we are gonna be learning. Microsoft Azure, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Negios, Elk, and Terraform. By helping of these are all the tools. Let it be repeat one more time. Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Microsoft Azure, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Negios, Elk, ELK, Elastic, Logstack, Kibana, Terraform. By helping of these are all the tools, we are gonna be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline from dev environment to operation. While we delivering working software, what exactly developer writing the lines of code? We are gonna be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost, with low failure rate is nothing but what our DevOps transparent pipeline, which we are understand yesterday. In the last demo session, we are understand up to this point. But for implementing our DevOps process, if you are delivering our working software from dev environment to production environment, we required a infrastructure. Tell me what is infrastructure? Anybody help me? What is infrastructure? What is application first of all? As we discussed in the beginning. What is an application? Anybody reply in the chat box? The working software which is written any programming language, we call as an application. That application which we are calling as what? Website, like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. So simply keep in mind, application is equal to website as of for our understanding. Okay. Okay, fine. But for maintaining these applications, for deploying these websites, so what kind of infrastructure is required? Majorly, servers are required, network, storage, database, and so on. So these are all major infrastructure is required for maintaining, for deploying a Flipkart kind of applications. So to understand this point, I'll give an example. So for example, to conduct this DevOps class, what kind of infrastructure we require? Maybe chairs, tables, fans, internet connection, my laptop, Zoom meeting. So these are all infrastructure is required to conduct this DevOps class or no? Yes. The same way to deploy a Flipkart kind of applications, what kind of infrastructure required, and we can able to get it from cloud. But tell me how many ways we can able to get it? How many ways to get infrastructure? We can able to get either physically or virtually or from cloud. Either we can use physical environment or virtual environment or from cloud or from cloud or from cloud. But why cloud? Why cloud? To specifically, why cloud computing? Why cloud computing? Why cloud computing? What is in exactly cloud computing? What is in exactly cloud computing? Okay, let us try to understand for today. So before understanding what is the cloud computing, first of all, what is the data center? What is an exactly data center? The huge computing power like RAM, CPU, disk, networking, storage, databases, the huge computing power, keeping in a rack wise in a big room, we calling as a data center. Repeat again. The huge computing power, if we keep in a rack wise in a big room, we calling as a data center. These data centers are available globally in a different regions. In a different regions, like in US, like in India, Mumbai, Singapore, US. In so many places, these data centers are located. These data centers are located. I'll repeat. The huge computing power keeping in a rack-wise in a big room we calling as a data center. These data centers are globally expanded as a region-wide. If you can access a computing power over internet from this data center is nothing but what? Cloud computing. Is nothing but what? Cloud computing. Is nothing but what? Cloud computing. What is in exactly cloud computing? Listen very carefully. The remote placed data center, the remote place from these remote place data centers, remote place data center, if you can access resources such as servers, network, storage, databases, over internet from your laptop is nothing but what? Cloud computing. Any cloud is a rental based infrastructure. By using cloud, we are not buying anything. We are not buy anything. Just we are going to get it and use it based on usage. We're going to be parent. Cloud is a rental based infrastructure. Based on usage, we're going to be parent monthly. I hope you understood, like your utility bill, like power bill, like your gas bill, like your mobile bill. Same way, cloud also. Based on usage, we are going to be pay rent for our infrastructure, either servers, a network, or storage, or a database. Is nothing but what? Cloud. To understand, I'll give one more example. Like, so for example, you want to go to railway station by car. You want to go to the railway station by car, but how many ways we can able to get a car? Yeah, two ways. Either you can buy a car, new car, and or else book a rental like Ola, Uber cars, which is easy for you just for reaching a railway station, or you really go to the showroom and buy a new car, or else book a Ola cab or from mobile. Which is easy for you. Just I'm asking you, please reply in the chat box. All of you, please. Just for reaching railway station, are you buying a new car? No. Just to book a Ola, Uber, rental car. Just like that. Just like that. Let's just like that. For deploying our applications like Flipkart or Amazon, what kind of infrastructure? What kind of infrastructure? What kind of infrastructure is required? Either servers, network, storage, databases. We are gonna be getting from cloud. And based on usage, we are going to be paying rent. Any cloud is a pay as a service, either AWS, Azure, Google, anything. So any cloud, we can able to get a same infrastructure. But and providers are different. Either we go for Azure, we go for AWS or a Google. But any cloud, if you go for any cloud, they are offering two models. One is deployment models and service model, either AWS or Azure, Google. Any cloud offering you two models only. One is deployment models and service model. So let us talk about deployment model. What is a deployment? Placing our websites on a server. Placing a website on a server. So placing your websites on a publicly or a privately or a community or a hybrid. Totally cloud offering 4 deployment models only. One is publicly, means what? Your application, my application, it's gonna be placed on same server, same resources, same RAM, same CPU, publicly. So whatever we are using, those resources should be shareable with multiple websites. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna be start a financial business, like any financial business. The time, so I want to place my application, my website on a dedicated resources, dedicated server. Then we go for what? Private. So hybrid means what? The combination of public plus private is nothing but what? Hybrid. Maybe for example, you are going to be doing a access bank, a banking kind of thing. Maybe my application servers in cloud and my database is on our own data center. We are maintaining our own database. So the combination of public application server, your own data center, your own database server, the combination of this two, which you are calling as what? Hybrid. So public, private, hybrid. But what about the community? Community is no one using until right now. And as a futuristic, it's going to be using futuristic. Compared to private, community is more secure. Maybe in future, maybe ISRO, NASA, DRDO, those people come to this community. It is more secure than private. Same as it is private, but it is more secure than private. Community is more secure than private. So I hope you understood very clearly. So cloud offering two kinds of services. One is deployment model and service model. Deployment models are 4: public, private, community, hybrid. But what about service? Cloud offering three kinds of service. One is software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. Software as a service, platform, Java, .NET, Python, platform as a service, infrastructure, servers, RAM, CPU, whatever may be infrastructure as a service. Totally, cloud is offering 3 service models: SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. So please continue. So SaaS kind of thing, PaaS, IaaS. So we are getting these kind of services. What is the difference between these three when we are gonna be using these models? And let us try to understand. Let us go for with a slide, one more slide, a deeper discussion. For example, if you want to place a Flipkart kind of application, a BookMy kind of application, or else your own website. So what kind of services needed, guys, please? So networking is required, storage is required, servers are required, virtualization is required, operating system is required, middleware is required, runtime is required, data is required, or application also required. So these are all things is required. Then only we can able to access our website over internet, or else we can't be. But these are all the things is responsible by the Azure. So either by you or cloud is responsible providing these are all the services. But cloud offering only 3: SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. But this is our own data center. We can able to maintain our own data center also. That means what exactly? Whereas blue color, whatever we mark, blue color things is managed by you. We are the responsible, whereas green color responsible the cloud. Understood very clearly? So the blue color is responsible by you. A green color is responsible by the cloud. We are not responsible. Cloud is responsible. So for example, we have a business, XYZ business, ABC business. For that, we need a software. So we are getting into the cloud and we need to submit your options. What kind of infrastructure, what kind of software we need it. We need to fill the form and submit the button. One button. That's it. Everything is ready for your business, and we can do our business on online. But that will be provided everything is responsible by the cloud, either software application, database, Java runtime, middleware, which are Java, Windows or Linux, virtualization, server, storage, information network. Everything is responsible by the cloud, and we are just chosen what kind of software you want, just to be chosen, and we can able to use, and based on usage, we're going to be pay rent for monthly. But if we have a doubting, maybe platform, we are own doubting developer team, and we developing our own programming or software with a Java platform. We want to develop our own or a customized software we want to build, we want to develop, and we want to maintain our own data, our own database also. Software, Java code, and database, we are going to be creating. We have a team of developer, team of DB administrator to develop our application. But once if it is developed, we require runtime, Java runtime, middleware, operating system, virtualization, servers, and storage network. So just how exactly you're uploading a resume in Okari, same way, your Java application, just upload your Java application onto the cloud. Rest everything is responsible with the cloud. No need to create a servers, no need to install softwares, nothing. Just upload Java program, Java software, and rest everything is responsible with the cloud. That is which you're calling as what? Platform as service, either maybe Java platform, .NET platform, Python platform, any platform we can able to deploy on cloud. And infrastructure as a service means what? We have to develop our own software by using our Dev team, DB team, runtime, which Java, which version Java 8 or Java 11, we are going to be installing, which middleware and operating system, like Windows operating system, Linux operating system, we are going to be choosing. But rest is everything is depending on cloud, networking, storage, servers, virtualization. We are going to be managed by the Microsoft. Cloud is responsible. Azure Microsoft Cloud is responsible. But you don't want to go to the cloud. Just you want to buy your own servers and you want to maintain your own way. Yeah, you can keep you know to buy your own data center, and we can able to maintain also. That is possible. But so totally we are gonna be getting 3 kinds of services. One is SaaS, PaaS, and infrastructure. I hope you people are understands very clearly. Cloud is offering 2 models. One is deployment model, service model. For deployment model, public, private, community, hybrid. Service models are 3: SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. I hope you people are understands very clearly how we can able to handle clouds, how exactly we can able to get it. But which cloud we're going to be learning? Which are all the top cloud providers are available in the market? AWS, Microsoft, Azure, Google. These 3 are top leading cloud providers. But out of these three, which we are going to be learning, Microsoft Azure. Why Microsoft Azure? Microsoft Azure is a 5 times cheaper than AWS. And if you have already existing Microsoft license, Windows or any Microsoft like Open MS Office or MS Office, whatever may be, those license we can able to use in the cloud. That means we can able to save our money. And most of the companies are moving into the cloud because of security and cheaper. Security and cheaper, and most of the it is Microsoft products are very suitable, like Active Directory, Microsoft servers, like Windows servers. It very compared to AWS, it is better here. But Microsoft Azure is a second largest cloud provider. By using Microsoft Azure, we can able to get a various services such as computing, storage, database, network. And each and every service, under each and every service totally, computing model we are going to be discussing, networking model, storage model, database model, Active Directory, identity access management, managing of a Azure account. These are all the models which we are going to be discussing in Azure. And each and every model will discuss more than 2 weeks. But if you want to create a virtual machine, if you want to create a network, if you want to create a storage, first we should understand what is an exactly Azure architecture means. What is an exactly Azure architecture? In this Azure architecture, totally we have a 3 layers. It is a front-end layer, it is a middle layer, it is a back-end layer. Front-end means what? How exactly you are going to be getting. Either you can go for internet, portal, PowerShell, CLI, REST client. Either you can choose anyone. We can choose anyone. Either you can choose portal, PowerShell, CLI, REST client. So by using anyone, we can able to getting into the cloud. While you getting cloud, it will be authorized, whether you are providing a right credentials or not, right username or not. It will be authorized. Once if it is authorized, we can create database, we can create services, we can create network, we can create storage. Whatever we want, we can able to create and we can able to access. Clear? But let us understand front layer first. So we are going to be an experience. So we have a front end, middle, so backend services. Okay. So we are going to be using Azure portal, like web interface. How exactly your Facebook, Flipkart. Same way, Azure offering a portal, Azure portal. Through internet, we can able to interact, we can able to access, we can able to getting into the cloud, and we can able to create a servers also, like this. And we can use this service for deploying our applications. And PowerShell, we have a PowerShell. By executing PowerShell commands, we can able to create a servers. Okay. And we can able to use CLI. By you go for CLI, by executing Linux commands or CLI commands, and we can able to create infrastructure in Azure. And REST client means what? Any Java.NET we can use. But we're going to be covering portal, PowerShell, CLI. And while you're getting, it will be authorized whether you are providing a right credentials or not. Whether you are providing a right credentials or not, it will be authorized. Once if it is authorized, then only we can able to getting into that, and we can able to create a resources like a virtual machines, and we can able to create, and we can able to create a network, we can able to create database, and whatever maybe we can able to create, and we can easily deploying our applications like a Flipkart kind of application on top of this infrastructure. Guys, please, I hope you people are understands very clearly. So, repeat. It is a front-end layer, it is a middle layer, it is a back-end layer. So either by using portal, PowerShell, CLI, and we can use anyone to interact with Azure. By authorization, by providing right credentials, we can able to create infrastructure. for deploying our application or websites very easily. But once if it is unauthorized, once if it is unauthorized, once if it is getting into authorized, once if it is getting, we can able to create a resources. Which are all the resources we can? Hell lot of things we can able to do, but we are going to be covering on a syllabus. So computing model, we're going to be discussing networking model, storage model, database model, and Active Directory model, which we are going to be discussing. Under this, these are all the services we are going to be covering, and more details we can able to get it from content, whatever we delivering in yesterday. Course content, we can able to deep explanation, which are all the concepts we are going to be covering. So let us say computing model. Maybe in computing model, virtual machines, function apps, app servers, AKS in networking, virtual network, load balancer, application gateway, DNS, CDN. In storage, blob storage, file storage, table storage, queue storages. In databases, SQL database, custom databases. In Active Directory, user management, group management, IAM. These are all the models: building account, managing, metrics, monitoring. These are all the things which we are going to be covering. So I hope people are understands very clearly what is exactly the cloud. Tell me, what is the cloud? What is an exactly cloud? For deploying our applications, for maintaining our websites, what kind of infrastructure we require? We can able to get it cloud, that to Azure cloud, and we can able to get it those infrastructure. On top of this infrastructure, easily we can able to place our websites. While placing our Flipkart kind of websites, while placing or Flipkart kind of applications on Azure infrastructure, so we are going to be implementing, we are going to be delivering our application on production environment with an automated process by helping of DevOps pipeline. DevOps, an automated pipeline. Understands very clearly? So we can able to repeat one more time this point. We can able to place our websites on Azure infrastructure. While you placing on Azure infrastructure, we have to implement an automated process from dev environment to production environment, and we can able to deploy our application within a shortest time with high quality, with low cost, with low failure rate, is nothing but what? DevOps. That is the relation between cloud and DevOps. Cloud and Azure cloud and DevOps. DevOps is an automated process, but cloud is a providing an infrastructure to deploy our application. That is the relation between Azure cloud and Azure DevOps. And both we are going to be covering, don't worry. Okay. So before taking your questions, let us revise one more time. Please, let us revise one more time course overview. Some of the students are new for today. Let them get benefit. Total duration is 5 months. So complete Azure DevOps, complete Azure administration will be covered. So Linux prerequisitions, Linux basics required, shell script required. If you don't have, don't worry, I will cover it. No programming, Java.NET is not required. You require a laptop with these configurations for daily practice. Freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can join in this course. And any graduates can also join in this course. And which are all the benefits, guys, please? You join in this course. Daily class recording videos after the payment. Via a Google Drive, you can access. Resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects, and 80% of soft materials I'm going to be providing with you. Our course starts with very basic level, finish with what? An advanced level. Each and every class is a practical implemented in front of you. Each and every session is a practical implemented in front of you that you need to practice in your laptop. So daily 1 hour class, Then after completion of 1 hour class, it will take to practice 2 hours. Totally 1 plus 2, totally. You need to commit yourself 3 hours per day. Clear? And daily 1 hour class, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The classes are Monday to Saturday. You are going to be paying 10,000 rupees for complete DevOps, complete Azure DevOps, and complete Azure administration for daily recording sessions. If you want to talk to admin, please call this number. And for recording fees and registrations, or any kind of meeting or daily meeting links, or recording access, any kind of admin questions, please call this number. And if you want to see my course content, please open this link and you can able to see my course content and you can able to that. And if you double click on it, it will be open a document list. You can find my document list, course DevOps content, Azure content, you can able to get it. And one more thing, so yesterday we have DevOps, today is Azure. And what is the difference between DevOps and AWS? We understood very clearly for today. And only 2 demo sessions we are conducting. Tomorrow onwards, we're going to be start a regular session. How we are getting into the cloud, how to create a server, how we can able to use a server. And slowly we're migrating into the cloud by tomorrow onwards. Tomorrow onwards, we're going to be start regular sessions. Who are interested, please be do registration. Please be done the payment and get an meeting link and join from tomorrow. So I'm going to be share this information in the chat box. Please be get it out. Okay, guys, please, that's it my end. So tomorrow we start a regular session. Practical sessions will be started from tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Thanks for valuable time. And any questions, please? Do you have any other questions? Please let me know in the chat box. And or else if you want to talk to me also, please. Every session will be the live, no pre-recording, no, nothing. So daily how I'm exactly conducting same way. I'm conducting will show each and every session is a theoretical explanation, then practically that you need to share your registered email address, recording session daily based, and you have to practice complete on the same day itself. Rajput. Yeah, Azure functions also, yes. Lab is in your laptop only. How we can able to get and how we can able to practice, I will guide you, don't worry. Daily recording sessions, daily live session, whoever attend the live session, those people only get a recordings. So both are same. One of our friend asking these questions, or Hanumant. Hanumant asked this question, sir, MS Microsoft Azure with DevOps, and why not AWS? Okay, listen very carefully, all of you. This is very interesting question. So, for example, I want to buy a shirt, maybe shirt, dress, an online. What is your option, please? Hanumant, what is a favorite option? How we can able to buy an online? Which option you can go for it online? Flipkart or Amazon? Myntra. Maybe my case is Flipkart. Maybe our friend, maybe Amazon. It depends, am I right? So if you go for a company point of view, they require infrastructure. They require a cloud. But one company goes to the AWS, another company goes to the Azure. It depends on. Maybe same company using both clouds. Means what I'm trying to tell you, one cloud should be perfect as a beginner. Then you can learn AWS. If you are starting with Azure, ending with AWS. If you're starting with AWS, ending with Azure, you should be learn both. No option. Okay. But to specifically, if it is a Microsoft related, your job is your company or a job or a profile, it is a MS Office related, like .NET related applications here. If you're handling, I'm sure 100% Azure is the best. Other than this, AWS is best. And that is only major difference and licensing Microsoft products. That's it. Okay, fine. It is too specifically. But other than this, cloud is same. Like shut is same, whether you go for Flipkart, Myntra, Amazon, same way. Infrastructure is same, either Azure, Google, cloud. But pricing, costing, service, and different. Same way, Azure, AWS, Google also. Depends. Depending on the company to product and company to company to vary it. But as an employee, we have to ready to work on any cloud. But we're starting with Azure, ending with the AWS. But in this, we are covering Azure administration, Azure DevOps. But Azure AWS DevOps is different batch. AWS administration different batch, not here. So that's it. Yeah. Any other questions, please? Manikand asked this question. Shall we create Azure pipeline? Yes, obviously, that's what. So we're covering both. Okay. Normal DevOps process and Azure pipeline also we're going to be covering both. That's what it's taking 5 months. Active Factory, yes, we are going to be, yes, too. Manikanda, yeah. Any other questions, please? Anybody want to talk to me? Is anybody want to talk to me or else any questions in the chat box? Yeah, that's it, guys. Please, we'll be continuing by tomorrow with a new meeting link. Who are all interested, please do registration, means do the payment and get a new meeting link for an admin, and we'll be continuing by tomorrow. Our regular sessions will start practicals for tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your valuable time. Thanks, buddies.